Hello and welcome back, finally, to The Expanse. My 1 week long break between seasons turned into about 6 weeks, which was completely unintentional, but here we are. What happened was, after my week break, I started kind of looking at a flat and finalizing moving in, and I didn't want to start the new season until I was sure that I was going to be able to just keep watching. Like, I didn't want to have breaks in between episodes and have to be like, I can't upload anything this week, because I wasn't sure how things were going to go while I was organizing moving. But here we are now. We have a new space, we have a new backdrop. It's still in progress. We don't have a new chair. It's still creaky, so that'll be a thing that will be replaced soon, hopefully. But we're back. We have new setup, and I should be good to go with just watching the rest of The Expanse, or at least this season, Lord willing, if everything goes according to plan. Yeah. The other thing is I have been working on developing a Patreon, and hopefully by the time this video goes up, it will be live. We'll see. What I am offering over on the Patreon is, well, I'm still figuring it out. I haven't really used Patreon before, so it'll be a work in progress. But what I'm hoping to offer is full-length reactions to anything going forward. I won't be putting up stuff that I've previously posted on YouTube, sorry. But anything going forward, movies, TV shows, etc., will hopefully have full-length reactions. And also, if you go look at it now, then Season 4, Episode 2 should also be up there. So I'll be offering 1 week early access. Again, for movies and TV shows and everything. Anything that goes on YouTube will be put on Patreon a week early, is the plan. And then also I will probably do polls and talk about what is happening next and new TV shows and everything like that. As I said, it's still a work in progress. I'm still figuring it out. And I'm still figuring out how much I can commit to at the moment. So yeah, hopefully it'll all go smoothly, and I'd love to see you over there. If not, uploads will be happening as they were before on YouTube. So Expanse every week, and also movie reactions starting up again. So yeah, watch out for that. We're back, finally. Anyway, that aside, let's actually talk about The Expanse. I'm looking forward to this season. It's been a while, but here we are. Season 4, Episode 1. This episode is called New Terra. Last episode, they had these gates open. No clue where they're going, but the Roci was flying through one of these gates and off to explore, I suppose. So we will find out what's on the other side of the gate together, sure. Although you guys already know, so it'll just be me finding out. Let's do it. Let's find out. Let's see where the crew is at. It's been so long. I missed them all. Anyway, let's go.
Wiped out. What could have killed them? That's what I'd like to know. I need a ride.
Yes, so we're on a quest to find answers and save the day, probably. I would like to see Mars at some point, because we've seen a lot of the belt and we've seen a bit of Earth, but we haven't really seen any Mars yet. Wonder how long I'm assuming there's gonna have been a bit of a time skip. Those things are going fast, so I guess there's no speed limit anymore.
We will be together.
Together.
So I guess refugees from the belt don't really have anywhere to go, so they're going through the ring. So if they've been trying to find a port since Ganymede fell, then that means they've been They've been just flying around.
Gravity drugs on the way?
It's not that easy.
True.
Those drugs are brutal. I wouldn't have asked her to do that for me.
She's Martian, so she's
And this isn't her
no,
home.
she's from the belt, so she isn't
Most
used to the gravity.
Belters have mixed feelings about Earth.
Oh, that's pretty sharp. The lighting on his face there is cool. What is that? Ooh. Creepy.
Gonna be a real turd floater, huh?
Okay, Miller's still around.
Perfect word. Every occasion.
His feet are resting. Oh no, I thought that was, his feet were like in the fire.
Yeah. Tall buildings, good pizza. Secretary General of the United Nations.
Officer Rala. I miss her.
I have.
Next clue to the case.
Repeating some dialogue there, Miller.
Used to love the rain when I was a kid. Sit out here and watch the lightning storms.
Sounds beautiful.
Because Miller kind of had a thing with rain in the first season,
Talk
eh?
about that ride, kid. Next clue to the case.
Lupin.
Got it, Miller. I'll take care of it.
That almost had actual Miller come through there.
Person one day, you know, I'm quite a dancer.
Oh, those are all of
Never
his
stop
parents.
saying.
Okay.
Melba?
Please, Clarissa.
Oh yeah, because they took her back with them, didn't they?
There's a lot of past in my past. I'm gonna skip it.
That's a great line.
Was that on purpose?
If I was staring down a lifetime sentence, I'd want to have the option.
I have to go.
That was a
Dream
short
therapy. I don't really understand it.
dream therapy.
The doctor has flowers in her office,
Ooh.
and I can smell them through the glass.
Good luck with that. Sure thing, Peaches.
Peaches. That's kind of cute. That was kind of cute. I'm kind of here for that.
What I want is more ships at the ring blockade.
I missed her. Avasarala with another stunning outfit.
So, do it.
Is she like in charge now?
That looks like the work of the person Malika.
Structures? Oh. That looks like a broken ring.
I want you to go to Illis.
Well, that's convenient. That's basically what you were here to ask, wasn't it? Oh, that's cool.
How'd she look?
Fine.
No, I mean like, what was she wearing?
It's good to be home. I opened those gates. So I'm responsible if anything comes through them.
We all opened those gates.
Get on the team for calling him out on that. He's very quick to claim responsibility for everything.
There's 1,300 new systems out there, and I don't want to see them all from orbit.
Naomi's never been on a planet, I guess, because she's from the belt. So she needs to adjust her body to different gravity. Oh, we are gonna see Mars. Oh dear. Looks like she's been relegated. I was kind of hoping she'd be part of the crew now. Can we come pick Bobby up and take her with us anyway? I feel like she can just disappear and no one will care, and then be on the Rosie. This is cool. It feels like series, but more red and nicer.
I'm gonna shower and head out for Pop.
Is that
Keep an eye out for David.
Sure.
what's her situation here? Are these like roommates or boyfriend or
Hey, sit down. Stay a while.
oh siblings maybe?
Shit, she's early.
Your Aunt Bobby.
Aunt. Okay.
David talks about you all the time. He says you're a war hero.
I saw the news you're heading to the ring. Are you going to New Terra?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Is Ilus New Terra, or is there another planet that's being colonized?
What's that supposed to mean?
Scared of anything in your life?
Sure I have.
There is a slight delay, that's
It's a
good.
trick. Take care of yourself, flyboy.
You too, Bobby.
I like the little thing down on the bottom corner saying how bad the delay was, how many seconds of a delay there was. That was cool. I like the functionality of like how the video call works. And they had a very short time period to have that conversation, which meant the Roci would have been zooming past Mars.
We have target
Ashford!
Shut down your drive.
What's he up to these days?
Evasive action. They're dumping core.
Ooh, pretty. Oh dear. Oh, there was a survivor. He doesn't look too good. I guess his ship just exploded and he was floating in space.
It paid well. Fuck you, you own.
So he's shooting pirates. Right, I feel like we're setting up a conflict of interest with Ashford there. He's gonna have to choose between the belt and... Ooh, Rosie's had a paint job. She looks nice.
There you go.
And they got official Rosie jumpsuits now, that's cool.
Is a home now, and we will not be driven out again.
Keep going.
Are all of those bumps on her arms and legs? Oh, where she's been getting these shots? That's kind of rough. How's she doing? Is she still paralyzed?
How is your back?
Only hurts when I move. Which means nerves are regrowing, so that's good.
It's not foolish to want free air and free water and a home for their children.
Yeah, how many of them had to
We are
deal
creatures of
with
space.
gravity as well, eh?
In
Yeah.
2 generations, their children will be in us.
We won't be able to assess how badly the Belters have contaminated the atmosphere until we've actually been on the planet.
That's what we're worried about.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Captain. We'll see you on New Terra.
Right, so the Inners are calling it New Terra, the Belters are calling it Illis. That makes sense. Still getting his cancer shots? Yeah, anti-cancer. That was a while ago. That was what we saw at the end of last season, wasn't it? Oh, she's pretty. I love the paint scheme. I love the red and black that the Rosie color scheme has got going for her.
Thanks for the ride.
What are we supposed to
Ooh. Ooh. Protomolecule POV? Is that the sun? Ooh. Okay.
Can I buy you another beer?
Who's this fella? Someone who
About 6 months
recognizes.
back.
He goes to the VA, gets a regular job.
I'm there every damn day waiting in line.
The problem is you've got too much time to think. It's making you crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Me crazy.
Me while I'm trying to find a job.
Nothing that would make sense. Except a bunch of people killing each other to control something they didn't even understand.
That makes sense. That part of it makes
Tell you what,
sense.
Sailor.
Transmit your access code immediately.
What are you gonna do, Ashford?
Bossman, they target lock us.
You gonna run the blockade? What's he up to?
Give it to them.
He's chafing at having to do what the Inners say.
Me more than you.
Only because my friend had a boyfriend with an imaginary friend who told us how to power that station down.
So we've got the Belters basically doing what the Inners say to keep peace. This episode has taken a long time, because I think it took months to get from Earth to the ring. And then it took a few weeks to get from the external ring to Illis. So, yeah, this episode has taken place over a couple of months.
Group when we found some Belters squatting on a rock with a billion in platinum.
So these are Martian and those are
We gave them a
Earthers?
percentage of the take.
Well, let's hope it's that easy here.
Yeah, we got a legal charter from the UN and Mars, so.
You think the
Oh,
OPA give a shit
I
about
recognize that guy.
No, I do not.
I think. I've been watching Torchwood lately, and I think that's the guy who plays Owen in Torchwood.
Hey, I named a new bug after you.
Uh-oh. Is that? Well, they're entering the atmosphere, or what's going on there? Is something shooting at them, or what? Oh, that's not good. How did that happen? I feel like there should be things in place that mean that doesn't happen. Don't look! Bro, you're gonna fall out. Okay. Oh. Aspect ratio change? That's pretty. There's not much greenery. This is giving me 2001 Space Odyssey vibes. So, why? Why did that happen? Was it just a bad landing, or? You don't look so good. That looks a bit uncomfortable, I think. Oh, she's okay. Well, she's alive. I don't know if okay is quite right in this situation. Oh, they're being rescued by the Belters. I feel like it's bad that my immediate thought was, did the Belters shoot them down just so they could rescue them and be friendly? That probably shouldn't be my immediate thought.
Holden, do not put your dick in it. It's fucked enough already.
His face. I like how she specifically singled out Holden for that one. Like, oh, that planet's got a lot of moons.
Test fire line.
How's Naomi gonna go? Everyone else should be okay. Has Alex been on Earth gravity? And is it comparable to Earth gravity? Man, she looks clean. They look like horns of some giant beast. I don't know how I feel about that thought. Oh, my guy, that's... I feel like that's a bad idea. Okay, well... There doesn't look like much on this planet. It seems very bleak. But that could just be the area of... And apparently there's no geological activity. I like that they're letting Naomi go first. It's weird seeing the Rocinante on a planet and parked. It's weird seeing them on a planet because they've never actually been on a planet before. I love the color grading for this as well. It gives it an unearthly feel because it's very greeny bluey.
Good to meet you. Hey, you here for help us? All right.
Oh boy. This is a great start. Oh, yay, now we've got guns drawn.
Everybody put your guns down.
Is that a known phenomena? It looks like birds. Oh, that looks like it's what attacked the dropship. Maybe. What was that? And did it come because they were arguing? What is it? Mini ship? Teeny tiny spaceship? Okay, well, don't actually show us what it is, thanks. Right, we're back into it. Here we are. Okay. We have started again. We've got new things being set up. So we have this settlement of mostly Belters on New Terra or Illis or whatever it is that they're calling it. So this looks like it's the only settlement so far, which I'm kind of impressed at how well they're gatekeeping the place, because there's, 1,300 different gates, and they're managing to keep people out of them all except this one planet and this one gate. Which I guess if you have only the one gate people can go to get into the, whatever the space was called, then it's kind of easy to just shoot people as they come through. But eventually that dam is going to burst and people are going to be rushing through all of the gates. So yeah, we have some things going on this new planet. They've got these spiky things, but I don't know what they are. But they're causing issues. I'm assuming that's what attacked the dropship, or at least I don't know if it was an attack or if it just kind of happened. But that's what struck the dropship. Yes, so what else? Right. Brain, come on. Yeah, so we got rising tensions. We have everyone's kind of being peaceful at the moment. The Ashford and Kamina seem to be working with the Inners, but Ashford feels like he's working for the Inners and isn't enjoying that very much. And the other Belters aren't happy with him. We heard Fred Johnson and Dawes mentioned, but I'm still not quite sure what their response to things are at the moment. I'm imagining that Johnson will be working with the Inners. And yeah, well, if Kamina and Ashford are both working with the Inners, then they're probably Johnson and Dawes are also working with the Inners. But there are other factions that will not be working with the Inners. And Bobby is on Mars, hanging out with family, feeling, I guess, a bit discarded, but making the best of her situation. I'm very interested to see how all of these different things are going to tie together. But yeah, it's really cool seeing the planet. We haven't really had that much planet-focused things, and when we are on a planet, it's all very built up and big city, big, haven't really seen planet much. So I'm kind of excited for a planet-based season, if that is what this season is going to be. And I like seeing Naomi struggling to adapt, because she's never been on a planet before. It was a really fun episode, kind of checking in with everyone. I like those episodes where you're checking in with everyone after a time jump. We also had calls. Everyone kind of had someone that they were touching base with as well, because Holden was touching base with his family and seeing his parents. And Amos got that call from Clarissa, and kind of had that moment. I like Amos because his character doesn't say much, but you get a lot from him. And it's very subtle characterization, but there's a lot of characterization, which I really enjoy. And I really like that conversation with him and Clarissa, and how well that brief conversation managed to convey how close they got, or the level of mutual respect that they got during the trip home, or during the trip back to Earth. Yeah, that was good. And then Alex called Bobby and touched base with her. Interesting that he chose to call Bobby and not his son as he was going past Mars. But, Amos's priorities aren't exactly what I would agree with. Alex's priorities aren't exactly what I would agree with. But, I did, that was a, yeah. I still think we should have taken Bobby with us, but, it's fine. She can keep working her minimum wage job. And then Naomi called with Kamina and had a bit of a conversation. They all, like all four of them, had people that they were checking in on. And then that allowed us to also see where people were at. We had Avasarala is back briefly. She's a lot of fun, and I like that as the show goes on, she cares less and less what other people think of her. And not that she ever really did, but she knows what she wants, and she's gonna get it. Yes, so we're on Ilus, or New Terra. And yeah, so I think Mars and Earth were both sending people down. I'm not sure if they were Mars and Earth or like scientists and then soldiers on the dropship. I can't remember. Not sure what was going on there. But I'm sure I will figure it out. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. Next episode will be out next week. Again, I have Patreon if you are so interested. Hopefully that'll all be up and running. If it isn't, there will not be a link in the description. If there is, there will be a link. So go check that out. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to the next episode. So yeah, I'll see you then. You guys head off, grab a drink, get a snack, take a nap, go for a walk, go do something that is not on YouTube, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!